from earlier where election materials were going out. What's the situation now?
Yes, Mike, activities are beginning to build up here at Rivers State. We are presently at the INEC Registration Area Center in St. Andrew's Primary School here in Pere at Port Harcourt City Local Government Area. Now, that is just one local government area out of the 23 local government areas we have here in Rivers State. And then, like I said earlier we had INEC ad hoc officials moving election materials to the various polling units, across Port Harcourt City. And if you can see right there behind me, we still have some ad hoc INEC officials waiting for vehicles that will take them to the various polling units. We have some of them still sitting down, waiting for vehicles that will convey them to the various polling units. Now, at this point, I need to also inform you that at this particular registration area center, we have 11 polling units here. We have 11 polling units here, which means that voting is expected to take place at this particular registration area center. If you can look closely, far down there, you can see polling booths there. INEC ad hoc officials are set, waiting for voters to come around. I also need to inform you that unlike what we had during the presidential election, there's a little bit different in what we are seeing at this particular spot where I am. Last election, what we saw that happened in most polling units in different parts of the country, we had election materials arriving late. But from what I have seen in this particular place, we have INEC ad hoc officials waiting patiently. Of course, all is set in this particular area, but we are yet to see voters coming. So if we want to compare this to what we had last time, I think there's a little bit of improvement, though it is too early in the day to conclude. But for what we have at the moment, INEC ad hoc officials at the various polling units we have at these registration area centers, 11 in number, and they are waiting for voters to come in. Mike.
All right, it's a good thing. It's a good sight when you pan round for us to see where the spread. And also letting us know materials and officials have arrived and they are waiting for the voters to turn out and so on. Now, we also like it if you're closer to your camera so that we get your audio very clearly. However, the point there is Rivers State is one state that a lot of people have concern from the issue of insecurity. I wonder what people are saying from what your engagement with them in the area of security in their going to vote today.
All right, activities leading up to this day. I'm talking about 2 days ago. We had the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetoku, in his chat with journalists in Rivers State, where he was assuring residents of the state of adequate security before, during, and after the exercise. I mean, unlike what we had during the last election in Rivers State, we were made to understand that there were pockets of incidences in different parts of the state where we had ballot box snatching, we had voter intimidation, we had violence in different parts of Rivers State. And this, I guess, was why 5 police commissioners were deployed to this particular state to ensure that we do not have a repeat of what happened the last time. And he went ahead to tell us that anyone found trying to foment trouble would definitely have to be dealt with, according to the law. So I can assure you, I mean, coming down here today from what we saw on our way down here, we saw there's heavy security presence, at various spots we got to. Up until this particular place, we also have the security officials at this particular registration area centers at the various polling units we have here. So I can assure you, Mike, that we are likely to see something different from what happened in Rivers the last time from what the AIG said a few days ago, assuring residents of adequate security before, during, and after the election. It's really early to draw a conclusion, but of course, we begin to feed you with more information as the event unfolds here, Mike.
All right. Thank you very much, Abimbola, for bringing us up to speed from Port Harcourt in Rivers State.